evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Mike Tyson showing you that intensity that so many of the very best. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Power puncher versus the ultimate power puncher. How's it going to go?
Well, when you have more than power, it goes your way. Tyson has speed. He has a good style. He has an ability to be elusive. The other guy only has power. It's going to go Tyson's way. He has too many weapons.
Tyson's right hand scores well that time. There's a headshot, but he parries it away. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Mike Tyson. A headshot blocked. Big left hand from Ali. Good combination on the 1-2 by Mike Tyson. Halfway through round number one. Commits to the straight right. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. That was really well done. Targeting the jab and then thundering home with the uppercut. Back to the body. Iron Mike with an iron right. Right back to the body. Oh, and there you go. Mike Tyson is on his pants. Iron Mike's got to get back up. Get up! 1, 2. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
3 minutes gone by in this round. Ali's in control now. Scores a knockdown in the last round. Teddy, you think he's going to go after it here when this next round starts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe, he should. I think he should, because that's what the networks are looking for. They're looking to bring back guys that are exciting. There's no better way to ensure that they're going to bring you back than scoring a knockout. He has an opportunity.
Yeah, opportunity to advance his career. Tyson's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
A stabbing right hand by Mike Tyson. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. What an excellent two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. And Tyson with a block punch. Tyson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Tyson's inability to hit the target is really making him look silly right now. He's throwing plenty of punches, just none of them are landing.
No, he's throwing them too wide, too far away. And what's going to be worse, right now he's only getting frustrated, maybe embarrassed, as you touched on. But what's going to be worse is when he starts getting counted in between them.
Teddy, there's a certain fire that rages in Muhammad Ali. A lot of it has to do with the early days and some things he faced growing up in Louisville.
Yeah, I mean, he's a sensitive person. He's a person that takes that sensitivity and he puts it somewhere in a place, as you said, sort of in a furnace that can burn strong. You know, this was during a time where this country was not at its proudest times, the way that it behaved towards black people, towards African Americans, and he remembers that, and he uses that in a positive way, in an athletic way. in a way where it just prospers him career-wise.
Look at Muhammad Ali and his ability to avoid punches here. He's got it every which way. He's slick, he's smooth, he blocks and parries. Good defense. Really good job by Ali. Ali's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. Little head hunting with the left. Ali's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's got it. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Muhammad Ali. Look at that. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down the second time?
Get up, David!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. Good right hand. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the rope. This is
Muhammad Ali stunned. Wow, both guys are... Oh! He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
You're okay.
Round number 4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean sweep. Good effective shot, firing back after getting hit. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Nice block by Mike Tyson. Ali's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Move those feet.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. He is swinging away, even though he's in bad shape.
And he's going to leave himself even more open by swinging. He'd be better off getting those hands up and trying to weather this.
Ali's hurt bad by a right big shot. The greatest of all time. Well, he needs to be the greatest for this moment and rise up and continue on. Ali's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. Ali's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked, But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
He's jumping all over him now. Mike Tyson's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. And this round comes to an end. Muhammad Ali's got to find a way to take what he just did in that last round and keep that kind of energy moving forward here, because I do believe he's ahead on the scorecard in a close fight. Very close fight.
Yeah, I see it about the same way, but you just said it. It's very important that his corner people now don't really tell him that he's ahead. I think they let him think that if he's not behind, it's a dead even fight, and keep pushing right there. Stay responsible, stay within yourself, but keep pushing.
Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand.
Get low.
Tyson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Tyson's trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
Tyson's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little further out.
Muhammad Ali's hurt by a... What a big shot from absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world. He just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
What a nice big right hand from Muhammad Ali. And banging away he goes. Muhammad Ali's evening could be over soon, folks. That's it. The fight is over. Mike Tyson's gunned down yet another opponent, a knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Iron Mike Tyson.
You know, Teddy, not long ago when we put up your scorecard on the screen, I noticed somebody
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
Vladimir Klitschko putting his punches together and scoring with them. Vladimir has a real knack for being accurate in his combinations. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Teddy, talk to me about this matchup from a defensive side of the game when you have two speedy fighters matching up.
Well, you know what? I'm going to whisper in my guy's ear a little bit. I'm going to say, you know what? Use his speed against him. Step out a little bit. Let him shadow box a little bit. There's nobody there. And when he misses, step right back in. Make him pay.
Nice defense. Good block by Vladimir Klitschko. Halfway through this round. That is a strong uppercut there. So the game plan for Vladimir Klitschko doesn't change much. Another good, solid shot to the head.
And the game plan, you're right, is consistent. Set up by that jab once again.
Jab lands for Vladimir Klitschko there. He's had a lot of success throughout his career simply doing that. David Hayes left, landing well. Nearly flooring him, the hook by David Hayes. Vladimir Klitschko's once again the target of a hook. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Vladimir Klitschko. And the round comes to an end. And they come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside, and boy, oh boy, are they putting on a show tonight here.
Well, kind of what you expected. These styles kind of told you that this is what you were going to get.
A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Vladimir Klitschko. With all that leverage, all that size, and with Vladimir, big shot he just scored with. A defensive lapse there. David Hayes leaning forward. His opponent got him with the uppercut.
And the perfect selection of a punch when a guy's leaning forward.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Vladimir Klitschko's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Your winner, Vladimir Dr. Steel Hammer Klitschko.
So he's unable to recover from that one clean shot. This bout ends by way of knockout.
You know, obviously, I'm not in his body.
I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush. It's so quiet, the only thing I hear is my heart. I'm inspired by the challenge that I find myself standing eye to eye with. To move like a wise warrior and not a coward. You can't escape the history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make the same mistakes.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds among light heavyweights between Roy Jones Jr. and Bernard Hopkins. Roy Jones Jr. is a guy who you can see is supremely confident in his abilities. Hopkins is making his way to the ring right now, flanked by his cornermen, and just an overall feeling that they're not exactly hyped up for this one.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, with a record of 54 victories, with 40 by knockout and 7 defeats, from Pensacola, Roy Jones Jr. And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 51 victories, 32 by way of knockout, and 5 losses. Hailing out of Philadelphia, the Executioner, Hopkins.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. That's good work by Bernard Hopkins. The combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight build-up. Bernard Hopkins going old school there. B-hop with your basic 1-2. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. It's hard to touch Roy Jones Jr. with a clean glove. But if he can, his opponent does have power.
Yes, he does have power, and he has a chance to catch Roy. Roy gives you this chance, clean. Because Roy will make you miss, but he'll do it naked. He'll do it with his hands down. If you catch him, bang, you catch him with everything.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Jab with the straight, classic combination. Nice jab from Roy Jones Jr. A good block. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counter punch.
Yeah, that's the old catch with a ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your old.
Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Hopkins is left, working well that time. Count down the final moments of this round. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Cus D'Amato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Cus D'Amato, and I learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part. To understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything. Because you have to understand how a fighter's feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
Hopkins is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Halfway through round number 2. You can tell he's just looking to survive. Hopkins is holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look,
and yet another big shot comes in. He is floored by that combination. Absolutely floored. Bernard Hopkins is now getting back up off the canvas. Jones's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Hopkins' work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Hopkins is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Roy Jones Jr. is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Bernard Hopkins is out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged. But what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Roy Jones. Flush right hand to the head. Double jab by Roy Jones. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Good combination to the head. Up top with the right hand. Did you see that? He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. And it's over. Look at this. Roy Jones Jr.'s power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, Roy Jones Jr.
This fight is now over, and Teddy, it was obvious right from the beginning which way it was going to go.
Oh, yeah, what a tough guy. He took so much, but he took too much.
evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, middleweights going at it, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Bishop's had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring walks. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This 10-rounder. This is a tough moment for Andre Bishop right now. He's hurt. I can hear his corner saying, spit out your mouthpiece. They're just looking for any excuse right now to get some time.
Double up on your punches.
Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed? He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Solid. He never saw that one coming. Now he's got to look up at the ceiling.
And right now he's thinking about his choice of...
1, 2, 3.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Sugar Ray Robinson's tag. Momentum has shifted.
Well, it is a test of wills, and his will is being tested.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Hooks to the head. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Come on, get muscular.
Goes up top with the right hand. A well-targeted hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Robinson's landing a combination. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Hey, I thought Sugar Ray Robinson was hard to hit. His opponent made it look easy with perfect timing that time, scoring the knockdown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ray Robinson goes down, and now he's rising to his feet. Teddy, how do you think he'll react to this?
The way that Sugar Ray Robinson and a man named Sugar would react. He'll get himself together, he'll survive, kill a little time, and get back to finding a weakness in his opponent.
Missed the target with that hook. Bishop's left now getting into the mix. Robinson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. That's a big right hand there. Big shot there. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Ray Robinson's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break you.
Blocks away that headshot.
The body.
He just missed that shot up top. For a moment there, you thought Sugar Ray Robinson may be down and out. He never even went down. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Andre Bishop once again will have to dig deep. Bishop goes down yet again.
Hurry, get up!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's see if Andre Bishop gets after his opponent in a weakened state right here. He doesn't look clear-headed. I think Andre's going to get right after him. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Andre Bishop scoring with that right hand. Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, hey, we trained for a tough fight. You're ready for this.
Sets up that right hand with the jab. Parries that punch intended for the head. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Good defensive skill with the block by Andre Bishop. He scored well with that hook, did Sugar Ray Robinson. Very nice job. Blocks the headshot. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. And now he's targeting upstairs. That's a big hook by Andre Bishop that time. His opponent felt it. A well-placed overhand right. Scored well up top.
Come on, get closer.
You see he comes over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot. Fires off the hook. Look at that. That's a nice right hand that time by Andre Bishop. He missed with that headshot. There it is! Sugar Ray Robinson's down. He may soon be out. This fight could be over. The fight is over. A knockout victory, unable to beat the count. To make it official, let's send it up to the ring. It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Over. Fiend. Knockout victory.
ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall. Little get-to-know-you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Little head knocking with that right hand. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, we just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Oh, and a big right hand lands. Teddy, if I put two fighters in front of you and said you can train, both these guys have equal talent, but you can train the lefty or you can train the righty, who would you pick?
Well, usually the lefty has a little advantage because you haven't seen them too often. And that's always going to be something that's going to really serve them a little bit. But they might not have an advantage in the business end of it. A lot of guys won't fight your fighter. And then what are you going to do?
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Roberto Duran. And he's holding. Hits him in the mug with the right. Whitaker's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Roberto Duran's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Teddy.
Well, there's two reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In this case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind, too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Whitaker's giving me the impression that he's not 100%. Now, we saw that he was stunned earlier, but the nonstop clinching, it really tells you where he stands.
Yeah, it does, because that's not his way. That has not been his makeup, his personality before. So you know something's not right now, and his opponent is starting to understand that.
Zones in on that overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Solid. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
The body. 1, 2, 3.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Sweet pea with a sweet left. And that's the end of round 2. Whitaker's first few moments in this fight are going to make his corner just cringe. Time after time, he is getting hit by long-range headshots.
Well, they got to remind him, hey, you became a boxer. If you wanted to be a catcher, you should have went to the Yankees and tried out over there.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember, This fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight, when really you just want to buy a little time.
Now relax. Deep breathe.
90 seconds to go here in this round.
Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to focus on it.
Good job.
And an excellent uppercut by Roberto Duran. Now hugging on the inside.
Stay on the inside.
He scored well after being hit himself.
Let's see it. Let the fist go. Let him go.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Now he's trying to... Wow, what a big shot comes crashing home. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Whitaker's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight.
Keep it easy on the inside. Bang the body, then finish with the upper. Nice work on the inside.
Round number 4 is underway. Teddy's got it a clean sweep. Roberto Duran's taken the first 3 rounds, and Teddy, it's not always the #1 indicator, but in this case, he's simply just throwing more punches, and that's why he's up on your scorecard.
Yeah, Joe, he's keeping his opponent defensive, and he's not allowing him to do anything back.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Roberto Duran's work on the inside is very impressive, especially with the hook. You know, some guys are just made for this kind of fighting, aren't they, Teddy?
Yeah, they are. First of all, he throws short punches, and on the inside, that's what you want to do. You don't want to leave an opening where your opponent can counter back. You want to keep everything tight. He throws a beautiful textbook tight left hook.
I need to see some head movement, boy. Head movement.
Not able to land the headshot. A little head hunting with the right. Halfway through round number 4. That right hand over the top lands flush. A solid, true uppercut by Roberto Duran. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Well placed, straight right hand. Roberto Duran's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Solid straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Whitaker's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now, he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again. then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good, smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Hey! Good counter punch by Pernell Whitaker. And I love the way he delivered that, Teddy.
Yeah, he's using his feet to set up his offense. You don't always see that, but you see it there.
And that's the end of round 5. Pernell Whitaker's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
Duran's trainers are doing a good job, aren't they, Teddy? Carroll was rocked, but now look at him.
Yeah, they're giving him the right advice. You know, they've made a little strategic change here, a little bit of an adjustment. That's what you like to see. Not just the fighter thinking, but the corner. The support.
Big right hand.
Stay with me. Hey, stay with me here.
He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more, and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough, so he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Duran's right hand scores well. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Duran, what an uppercut! Can you believe that? What a change in... Wow! Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What guts he's showing here. I don't know that he's going to get the glory, but what guts to keep fighting here when he's damaged like this.
Well, actually, Joe, too much guts. That's why the old-time guys, the smart trainers, used to say you have to have a little fear in there to know when you're in a bad place, to know when to grab, when to get out of there.
Roberto Duran's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Pernell Whitaker's damaged by a right hand. Duran's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Whitaker's still feeling the effects of that knockdown from earlier, and you can see he's been eroding away as the fight has gone on.
And right now, I don't know if he can do anything. Right now, I think the responsibility might be in the corner. They better be ready to throw that towel in. They better be ready to protect their fighter.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Roberto Duran. Now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Hands of stone with a rock full of right hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Roberto Duran with a big left hand.
Come on, get focused now.
And now you see him scoring well with the right.
Now lay it on.
Beautiful, lindissimo, beautiful. I want another round like that. This is your video.
Well, he's up big through 7 rounds according to Teddy's scorecard. The answer for him has been a very simple formula. Just go out there and throw more punches.
Yeah, and one other little thing that's not as simple, but it's very subtle, Joe. He's been moving his feet. You know, he's throwing punches, but he adjusts to where he has to adjust.
He's been in good position.
Oh, yeah, all the time. He's never out of position.
Not much action as he just ties up.
Move those feet.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Whitaker's clearly made a decision. He's not going to stick with what he was doing. You know, a lot of people would say, yeah, absolutely, change things up. You got rocked.
Yeah, if you're a pitcher, you know, and the guy's hitting your fastball out of the park or coming close or hitting it on the warning track, you don't wait until it goes out of the park. You change to a curveball. Well, he's changing right now.
Roberto Duran throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Really on the mark with that overhand left.
He's wide open for the hook. You're doing great. He's tired. He's tired, Jack. Come on, now's your chance.
That straight right unable to connect.
That's it, just like that.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. What started as mild swelling has now turned into this. Pernell Whitaker's eye is closed. He's a one-eyed fighter right now.
And that's the fault of his corner. They needed to get that end swell, that cold piece of metal on that eye a couple rounds ago. They did not. And now, as you said, they have a Cyclops, a one-eyed fighter.
Jump on it, jump
That
on it.
worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Right to the head with that right. You see him holding on.
Keep moving, keep moving.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Roberto Duran's throwing him. Oh, and there you go. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. This fight is over. Roberto Duran's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, the handsome stone, Roberto Duran.
I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we'd learn by now that anything can happen. Here's a fight that is clearly heading to a decision, and just like that,